Biologist named Lena, whose husband disappears during a top-secret mission, joins along with 4 other women scientists on an expedition to an area. A place altered by a kind of extraterrestrial energy in which several groups of researchers have already disappeared, and which is also known as the Shining. What exactly is radiance? As soon as it begins, Annihilation shows us how an unidentified object approaches the Earth to end up colliding with a lighthouse, thus giving rise to the phenomenon known as the afterglow. From all this, we can deduce that it is an alien force or entity. But how does it affect the environment? This answer is given to us by Josie, who deduces that the glow is a prism in which, instead of only light being refracted, so does the DNA of all the elements that are inside it. This phenomenon generates mutations, hybridizing the DNA of living beings that are inside the glow, such as crocodile, deer, or of course, people. The epicenter of the glow is in the lighthouse that we see at the beginning of the film, the location where the impressive climax of Annihilation takes place. Once Lena arrives at her so-called lighthouse, she discovers a videotape that reveals how Kane, her husband, commits suicide using a phosphorus grenade, letting his copy escape after urging him to go find his partner. After this revelation, Lena enters the crater where she finds the copy of Dr. Ventress, who explains the function of the source of radiance, fragmenting bodies and minds into smaller parts, and then reconstructing them with various variations. Something that Lena later confirms when she comments that the phenomenon is not only a destructive process, but that it causes changes in what is known after its destruction and subsequent restoration. After the fragmentation of Ventress's copy, a drop of Lena's blood is absorbed by the radiance core, resulting in a replica of the protagonist that mimics her movements. Finally, Lena manages to trick her copy and escape after destroying it with a phosphorus grenade. While the creature is on fire, it touches Kane's corpse, revealing that the aftershocks not only mimic the physical, but also the emotional. And it also destroys the fountain of radiance, next to which everything in Area X. Throughout Annihilation, Lena has been presented as a character prone to deception. She is unfaithful to her husband, lies to her colleagues, and there is nothing to assure us that she is not also deceiving the team that is interrogating her. So at this moment, the following question arises. Did Lena manage to escape Area X? Or was it actually her copy that's that? In fact, the original Lena is the one being interrogated. During the last sequence in Area X, it is clearly seen how it is his copy that detonates the grenade and destroys the glow. But if we opt for this explanation, how do we make sense of the strange twinkle in his eye that he also shares with Kane's copy? In this case, we could justify it by alluding to the fact that its interactions with the glow have changed it, and option B invites us to think that the Lena who escaped was the mirror version, based on the fact that it is the copy of Lena that is narrating her experience in Area X during the interrogation. It is more than likely that the sequence inside the lighthouse is not faithful to reality, being just one more lie of a replica that has mimicked the abilities for deception of the original. This theory helps to justify the sparkle in Kane and Lena's eyes in the last shot of the film, making it clear that both are replicas that have managed to escape the area delimited by the glow. Two entities that, as this traveling suggests, have made a transition from one world to another in order to probably continue to change it. Although it is not entirely clear, I personally lean towards the theory that points out that the Lena that managed to escape is the mirror version, something that would reinforce the subtexts of the film about self-destruction and the need to hit rock bottom to renew oneself in some way and overcome a trauma. However, the most interesting thing about Annihilation is its ability to involve the viewer when looking for their own answers, leaving an ending that is not at all concise, open to interpretations, and capable of stimulating the gray matter of the respectable, something that only the best science fiction